Sources telling Times Now that the Indian Army will not vacate the high-altitude posts this winter. Sources also have told your channel that despite 15 to 20 feet of snow accumulation, no post will be vacated. We have Mir Farid on the phone with us for more details on this. Farid, usually in the height and peak of winter, some of these posts are vacated as there are threats of avalanches. You're giving us these details now that no post is going to be vacated this time.
Yes, absolutely. The routine was that every year during this time, due to heavy snowfall and heavy snow accumulation, as you rightly said, to the tune of 10 to 15 feet, the high altitude posts on the LOC, especially the most vulnerable posts where the army used to vacate them. And once the weather used to improve and the snow level was down, the army used to retake them. But this year, the Indian Army, in the backdrop of the recent heightened activity on the line of control, where we have seen the recent incident in Menda, where the Pakistan, in fact, in an open aggression, the Pakistani troopers came around 600 meters inside the Indian territory and then did that barbaric act. So, keeping that in mind, the Indian Army has decided that the high altitude post, not even a single post, would be vacated, and even the posts where usually there is a chance of any snow avalanche or snowstorm, even that post, those posts won't also be vacated. So really, but this decision coming after these recent instances of aggression on the Pakistani side, and this is what our sources are telling us in the Indian Army. Back to you.
Now, Farid, as you said, some of these are very vulnerable high-altitude posts. Now that they're not going to be vacated, the weather does prove to be a threat sometimes. How are these posts going to be fortified? Also, in the light of the situation being so volatile along the LOC right now, is any further deployment being considered? How are these posts going to be fortified further?
Well, as you know, the very fact that the army has decided to keep its men in these posts really tells you volumes about the situation. The fact that even during the heaviest snowfall, even at a time when the snow accumulation will be anywhere between 15 to 20 feet, the Indian Army has decided that it will keep its men, and the vigil will be heightened. And even the posts which are the most vulnerable, as you said, posts in the Titwal, Machil, Keren sectors of LOC on posts which receive around 15 to 20 feet of snowfall will not be kept unmanned. So that really is the decision. And also there are new steps that have been initiated.
Right.